Assalamu alaikum. Hey everyone. Welcome back to our channel once again. Today we are extremely delighted to have one of the IELTS expert teachers in the Middle East. His name is Mr. Haider. But before moving to Mr. Haider, I would like to inform you all that Mr. Haider will be talking about top 5 tips for IELTS reading, in particular matching the headings. So over to you, sir. How are you?
Fine, how are you doing, Mr. Nawab?
I'm doing absolutely good, sir. Good, glad to see you, but due to some of complications in the system, we are unable to showcase your video image. So sorry on my behalf for the viewers.
Thank
Sir,
you.
would you please like to introduce yourself to the viewers?
Okay, I'm Haider Qasir from Iraq. I've been working for the IELTS for around 15 years. I've been training it. Today, we are going to talk about how to match headings. In the IELTS reading, most of the trainees, or let's say the candidates, face a problem with matching headings. Why? Because they need to follow a particular search. The thing that we do for matching headings is that we read the first sentence, then the second sentence, and we look for similarities. So, if we find those similarities, that means we have found the heading. For example, let's say the first sentence, sometimes they give it as an introductory, something as an introductory to the paragraph. Then the second sentence, they give the main idea of the paragraph. For example, in one of the passages, Robots at Work, there was an introductory which has nothing related to the main idea. Then the second sentence starts with, as I remember, lights flashing and warning horns honking. It's about robots. The robots, then they go on. So here you have the main idea, which means that is there is a warning, which means to be careful, to beware, which was one of the choices of the headings. Also, beware of robots, which means here we care this small sentence, short one, carries the main idea. So to focus is really important for the headings. This is number one. When you follow this particular search, this will give you 80 to 90% the correct answer. That means you will answer at least, you will answer, let's say, out of 7 sentences, you will answer 4 or 5 sentences correctly. And that's the most important thing. Then, in the headings you have them with the general and with the academic IELTS. At least you will have 12 to 15 branches of the headings in each IELTS test. This is the most important point about the headings. And you need to be careful. Sometimes they try to mislead you. How to mislead you? For example, they give you a word, then they give you an explanation for the meaning of this word, just like a glossary for this word between two brackets. I want just the candidates to pay attention to this point because they might lose 2 or 3 branches. And those 2 or 3 branches, they might affect their final average for the IELTS. How? For example, for the same one, I mean the same paragraph and the same passage. The robots, between two brackets, you have to give them their definition, or yes, to give them their definition, the laser guided vehicles, LGVs. What they did here is that you have 3 choices, precisely 3 choices in the list of the headings talking about LGVs. They try they try to mislead you by giving those simple things between two brackets. Why? Because you will think that one of those 3 choices is the right answer. Well, it's not. It's not the right answer at all. Why? There is a rule in English writing when you have a word, or let's say a noun. In other words, when you have a noun which is followed by a simple sentence between two brackets, the sentence between the two brackets is not important at all. Why? Because it identifies the noun that precedes. This works
Yes.
99%. Most of the candidates are misled by choosing let's say, the answer based on or depending on this sentence between the two brackets. And to make sure, try to read the text without this sentence between those two brackets, and you will see it's fully meaningful. Okay, this is the most important thing about headings, and you may watch my lectures, and especially the first lecture of mine about IELTS, which talks about headings, and it has an example. Then the second lecture has another example about headings. Thank you very much, Mr. Nawab, for this lecture. And I'm really glad to have this meeting. And I would like to be sorry for my technical problem for the camera also. Wish you all the best. And if you
Thank
have
you very
any,
much, sir.
thank you very much. If you have any further questions, you may ask me or you may even ask Mr. Nawab. He will contact me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank
And
you.
at last, I'm also will definitely like to say thanks to you for accepting our invitation to join us on YouTube. But unfortunately, the
Thank
system
you.
doesn't allow you to view your video camera. That is an unfortunate thing. But hopefully,
Yes.
we are gonna conduct more sessions with you. Hopefully, inshallah, if you allow us to do that,
Indeed,
it will
sir.
be
Indeed, sir.
wonderful knowledge and a wonderful journey with you. Inshallah, we will be conducting more sessions in season two of this IELTS collaboration with international
I will
IELTS
be
friends.
glad to cooperate with such people like you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are honored. Have a good day. Bye bye, sir.
Bye. Have nice dreams.